What brings you out here today?
I came down here in support against House Bill 1312 because I have a daughter who I lost custody of because I don't affirm her gender.
Tell me kind of what happened. Was she, or how old was she, and what was the process for that?
It started around when she was 12 in the summer of 2022, and she was semi-normal then still, and the whole process after losing her between the schools affirming and doctors and psychologists has been a very sad path because she's gone down a precipitous decline with her mental health, and I believe that what professionals call a standard of care really is a standard of abuse, and they've done great harm to my daughter, and so I'm joining up with every force that I can against this. I think 1312 is a bad idea, and it's going to add jet fuel to an already terrible fire, which is going to cause more parents harm, more parental relationships, and I think schools and government especially need to butt out, and so do psychologists and doctors, frankly. These professions have somehow been ideologically hijacked, and it's really disturbing to me.
Tell me what it was like as a father to lose custody of your daughter when you believe that, one, that, you know, she is, I'm guessing, biologically female, right? Yeah, and it's not a male. You've seen her since she was born, and what that was like, and then, you know, what it's like now.
It's been a heartbreaking experience losing my daughter because I love her dearly. We had a great bond when she was little and very close. I used to do all the things that a good father does. I've cooked for her, I've bathed her, I put her to bed at night, I read books to her, I take her around and entertain her. I try to teach her virtue, I tried to introduce her to Jesus Christ. And so what it's like now for her is I don't speak to her anymore because the situation has become extremely strained, and they've taught, what they teach these kids is very common. They teach kids that if you're trans and someone doesn't affirm it, then you can go ahead and be mean to that person, and it's okay to be mean to that person because they're wrong. I've been consistently vilified, and even though there's a dimension of I'm the victim, I'm still trying to live with grace, and I'm still trying to do the right thing. It's a waiting game for me because the situation is not going to turn around instantaneously. It's been heartbreaking for me. It's been heartbreaking for other family members of mine, like my mother and my sister, because we lost our young one in our family that we love dearly. And now, based upon my speech, if this bill passes, I'll be speaking against the law, because you can't say the true pronouns, which are consistent with what the words mean. I can't refer to my daughter as my daughter. I think that's some kind of strange, sinister fascism that came out of left field. I don't approve, and I'm indignant about it, but I'm still living gracefully.
Do you have any hope that there could be some reconciliation there with her mother, some new opportunities, or are you just totally on the outside right now?
I want to say that there's always hope, but her mom doesn't give me much hope. I think it was a situation that was exploited to get custody, like the power was seized to take custody away from me. But I think a lot of people who get into it, they find that it's hard to back out, because if you back out, suddenly you lose all of these people who were your support in that. They rally together on something ridiculous. And I think it's the nature of humanity. Vulnerable humanity goes along with people patting you on the back, and people are vulnerable if they're lonely, scared, or isolated, or if you're offering people like power and fame or notoriety or money, sometimes people are quick to just go along with any old thing, and this demonstrates how bad people are in the context of this subject matter. They're willing to mutilate children and give them hormones contrary to their biology in order to be popular and part of the in crowd. And it's on an establishment level. So really, like, imagine you're a parent and your number one fear and your number one threat against you starting a family or having kids is the state coming in and wanting to take them away if you don't affirm putting them on a path to mutilation or medicating them. It's a frightening story to live in Colorado right now, but I love it and I come from here and I'm gonna stay here and fight against it. And I'm not planning on changing my speech for anyone, even though my spirit is scared of that. Like, I'm gonna still do what I do, and that's speak freely.
When was the last time you saw your daughter?
Over 2 years ago, because once I cut off what I considered to be an abusive relationship with a, what do you call it, a reunification therapist, the court was down on me. The child family investigator was down on me. It was always, you're bad because you don't affirm. And you can use heavyweight reasoning with some of these people and they will dismiss you no matter what for no reason at all except that you don't agree.
I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.